with the door automatically opens. Y'all see these here where they got the thumbprints, and when they go and put their thumbprints, that's their key. That's right. They don't need to take a manual key. They just take their thumb and put it on there, and the door is automatically open. And without Jesus Christ, it is impossible for you to have peace. Can I tell you that without God, you cannot have love? Yes. You don't know how to love except you have God. Right. But it's time for us, church, to bleed out. Amen. It's time for us to bleed the infections out of our bodies. I thought about this as I was thinking about it, about the core of Verizon, and I used to keep mashing it, and the more I mashed it, the bigger it got. Every time it came back worse. And I heard an old woman say to me, she said, it will continue to return until you get to the root.
Yes, Lord.
If you could ever get the root out,
yes, Lord,
it'll die. And one day I thought about that thing, and I squeezed it, Sister Rodnell, until this thing popped out. Yes. And it was hard. Yes. It was real hard on the inside. And I said, my God, what is this? But the infection, when it made a root, it formed a core. And the core of it is what locked itself into the flesh. And it takes pressing and it takes squeezing in order to get it out. And so the Holy Ghost will come and he will squeeze and he will press. And you know when stuff hurts, you will say, well, I don't want to know. That hurt too bad. Leave it alone. Yeah. I remember when my little Ronnie, when he was born, you know, when the children were born, if they had a lot of hair, they had that what we call cradle cap in the head. Little Ronnie had long, straight, pretty hair. He looked just like an Asian baby. Had the little cups in his eyes. His eyes were so slanted till everybody thought that he was white. He didn't have no color. He was just white. And so I brought him to church one day. And so one of the sisters said this to me. She said, what's wrong with? She said, well, why he got this in his hair? I said, he had that ever since he was born, and I'll, comb it and try to get it out, but it keep returning. So she said to me, she said, now give it to me. She said, and go get the olive oil. She said, and I want you to walk away. And I said, what you going to do? She said, don't worry about that, just walk away. And when I walked away, she took the olive oil, and she rubbed it on the top of his head, and she took the comb, and she began to scratch. And she scratched it and she scratched it until it bled. And when it bled all of the infection. He never had it again. Now I couldn't stand the sight of my baby being scratched until he bled. That's why she told me walk away. There's sometimes you need to walk away from a situation with your children, with your family members, with your friends, and say, go ahead, Holy Ghost, and scratch until it bleeds. Scratch in my life until I bleed. Until all the infection is bled out. Because if I don't bleed it out, it's going to continue to come back. You dealing with something with your nature, Holy Ghost scratch. Oh, thank you, Lord God. You dealing with something with your attitude, Holy Ghost scratch. You dealing with something with your personality, look like you don't know which person you going to be when you wake up in the morning, Holy Ghost scratch. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You might be bad this morning and tomorrow you wake up changed. Don't nobody know how to even approach you because you got so many different spirits going on. Tell the Holy Ghost to scratch. Say, scratch me, Holy Ghost. I'm tired of going through what I'm going through. I'm tired of this up and down stuff. And I need to be scratched. Because if he ever scratch you, you're going to bleed. Oh, yes, it hurts. And let me tell y'all something about the Holy Ghost. If you tell him to leave you alone, he'll leave you alone. But when he's scratching me, Sister Ashley, I stay right there. I may moan, I may cry. But I want you to understand this right here. I'm not leaving, Pastor, until I bled completely. completely out. Because I know that the bleeding is for my good. There are some times the doctors will take and open up the infected areas and say we need this to run for a while until it runs all the way out. That's what we need in the church today. We need to be scratched and we need to bleed out. Put your hands together. Oh, thank you, God.